of the Stars. Dateline Hollywood 1930, the Warner Brothers studio. Here at the studio's new animation department, the artists toiled endlessly to come up with cartoon stars, ultimately creating 3 new characters, the Warner Brothers and their sister Dot.
Hello, nurse.
Unfortunately, the Warner kids were totally out of control.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
The trio ran amok throughout the studio until their capture. The Warner's films, which made absolutely no sense, were locked away in the studio vault, never to be released. As for the Warners themselves, they were locked away in the studio water tower, also never to be released. Publicly, the studio has disavowed any knowledge of the Warners' existence to this very day, when the Warners escaped.
It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax, you'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers
and the Warner sister Dot.
Just for fun, we run around the Warner movie lot. They lock us in the tower whenever we get caught. But we break loose and then the moose, and now you know the plot. We're Animaniacs. Dot is cute and Yakko yaks. Wacko packs away the snacks while Bill Clinton plays the sax. We're Animaniacs. Meet Pinky and the brain who wants to rule the universe. With letters blocked together, Slappy whacks them with her purse. Buttons chases Mindy while Rita sings a verse. The writer's flip, we have no script, why bother to rehearse? We're Animaniacs. We have pay or play contracts. We're zany to the max, there's baloney in our slacks. We're Animaniacs, totally insane.
Come back, Shaney.
Animaniacs, those are the facts.
Hello and welcome back to Auto Club's site to race number 5 of the 2008 NRSL Hooters Series season. And joining me once again is Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
On the front row today will be Haley Lordergan leading us down, and Hunter Braxton will start alongside. John Irvin and Sky Commons will make up row number 2 with Kyle Matthews and Muhammad Zain Abdullah in row 3. JT Bryant and Mike Trout row 4. Rob Evans and Bafode Sacco will make up row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid. I hand it over to Stephen for his thoughts and predictions.
Well, we've seen yesterday in the Truck Series, Draft's going to play a big point. Logan's going to have a good chance. I give Stephen Paul III a good chance, too, because he's on a vindictive to run good after missing both the Truck and the Cup race this weekend. But we have the one pit stop like we see in the duels. People in the back can come to the front, like we saw with Danes and MoMA. So who can play the strategy perfect? We don't have a caution if the 60 doesn't get wrecked. And our final row is Brian James and Matt Dixon, the 7 car. And the Cup drivers are going to play better finish. Sky Commons finished 3rd here in one of the races early in the season. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Earlier in the California history, he finished 3rd in one of the races. So look for him to be a threat in that 10 car.
And the points coming into play here today. Kev Shear leads it by 3 points over Hunter Braxton. It is 35 back to the Atlanta winner, Carter Joey. Brian James is 4th in points, 49 points back. And Steve Pollard, the Bristol winner, rounds out the top 5, 94 points back as here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Rest of the top 10, Marlon Eskandari is 6th in points, 115 back. Oriel Pollard is 7th, 129 back. Muhammad Zain Abdullah, Matt Hamill, and Haley Lordergan round out the top 10. And then Rob Evans in 11th is the only other driver who could lead here as the points leader. He is 144 points back of the points lead. I did that again. Oops. As this looked a little weird with... Might be issues for Brian James in the 02.
We need to get sponsorship on that 49 car. We need to get NASCAR number sites on there.
As Brian James still on the apron, looks like there are issues going on for the Corey Stott Racing number 02, and that basically confirms it. So 4th in points, Brian James with issues before the green flag. If we need them, some onboards they will have. Kev Shear has the Chevy onboard, Hunter Braxton the Dodge, Carter Joey the Ford on board. Trying to look. Mohammed Zain Abdullah would have the Holiday Inn on board. Trying to look for who are the other ones. Jerry Shelley would have the Toyota on board. Ensign Reza, the Fastenal on board. Guessing that would be about who we have. As the pace car pulls off, field under control of the 49 of Haley Lordergan. And the Animaniacs 300 is green.
9 car did not get going at all.
Well, he's still going to maintain second place, it looks like, although that's under contest with the 10 of Sky Commons there as they go off in turn number 1. Sky Commons at his home track wanting P1 as they come off turn number 2.
Great restart by Temple. How about Zayn Abdullah? He's to the bottom of the racetrack.
2 days in a row you've said restart on the original start of the race.
It's the same thing.
As Mohammed Zain Abdullah going for the race lead into turn number 3. How much are they going to slide at the track in this series? So that's really been the key so far. 3 wide for the race lead off turn number 4. Kyle Matthews goes to the inside, but it'll be Sky Commons who gets the 5 bonus points.
Good job for Sky. He's a little low on the points, so we need a good run.
James Qualls to the far inside line there. Just not be able to hang on to it though. As there's Brian James coming up off of pit lane in the 0-2.
We'll be able to be competitive rejoin, I think.
Oh!
Jesus, what a little page! That's the wrong car! Oh no! Oh no!
Big trouble! Oh, that did not look good.
Oh god! Oh, that's such a retarded move. I'm sorry, but Jesus, that was so stupid.
Reza, Ace Rogers, Zach Flickinger involved. Sky Commons leads under the caution.
I cannot believe.
Again. Oh, big wreck! Eskandari on her roof.
Eskandari's dead. Oh, great
Mitchell
Jesus!
Collins, Seth Cole was involved. Matt Hamill's got damage in 61.
Brian, you're not the 61 car. What are you doing?
Jerry Shelley, the LifeLock Toyota with damage. Matt Dixon with damage.
We're gonna. Oh, that's gonna be a few race miss for the 52 car. That was bad. 99's got damage.
Coming through turns 3 and 4. We'll see at the leader's pit underneath the caution. I don't think they could make it from here, in all honesty.
Well, the 99's got the door caved in, so it looks like it started around him.
Well, that might have been where the secondary started. We know that the original...
The right side door is caved in, not the left side. Oh, yeah, the right side is. It's kind of hard to tell.
So, the race leaders are not pitting. The first one to pit will be the 90 of Oreo Pollard. That might have been the car you saw with heavy right side damage. Let's take a look back at what happened to bring out the yellow for the first time today, and then the follow-up wreck on the front straightaway. And we're back coming off turn number 2. Brian James trying to merge onto the track.
I forgot he had a 61 on the side of his car.
And coming up the track, it's going to find Mitchell Collins right there.
Oh, what a job by Qualls. Holy sh...
That is Paul Swanson, the 03.
Whoops. I'm thinking of the truck.
And at this point, nothing Brian James really could have done. Right up in Ensign Reza, Ace Rogers.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, look at more. Oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel.
Zach Flickinger also collected in this one. Nothing he could have done.
Oh, well, at least the 02 didn't just flat out die into the wall there. Oh God, the 40 stopped the momentum, and the 8 car head on into the safer barrier.
Yikes. And then up here,
Eskandari, what the heck? Oh, okay, well that looks like
Matt Hamill's up in the wall.
Okay, so 61 dies.
Down right into Sheila Shear.
Doesn't give it.
Oh, Eskandari just gets clipped.
And then something happens. Oh, I know what's gonna happen.
I think I know it too.
And then oh no.
There's Mitchell Collins. Sam Young with a miss and a half.
Who plows? Oh God.
Oh, Seth Cole's already sliding.
Okay.
So we'll have to take a look at that. To be fair, that actually makes that look not that bad.
Yeah, I thought he hit the end of the wall or something and just died.
I mean, granted, a couple of flips there, or 1.5 flips. Let's see what happened for Seth.
Oh, man, tough break for Seth. Oh, nice breaks, buddy. You plowed the little page car. Oh, God. What a hit. Jesus Christ.
Matt Dixon also gets a piece of it there.
Black spoke at me. Look at Quentin Moore again. Well, I'm to the 36. He wasn't dead before.
Well, he, I think, is going to end up clobbering the wall here. Well, oh, that's right. He also clobbered the 52.
So he gets the 52. Look at the 16 in the grass.
The 90, nowhere to go there. That's where the 90 is going to get his damage.
Man, and well, that we reenacted the Darlington finish, and then look at Quentin Moore again on the outside. Just, oh my Lord.
Fortunately for him, he does not have an onboard.
We're gonna have to get the Jesus on board. I'll pay for it.
So with that, let's take a look at some of the onboards here from this one. Onboard Carter Joey.
This is not good. This is not good. Oh, God. Can't see.
Onboard Enzo Nereza.
You clear, you clear, you clear, you clear. Oh no. Go low, go low! Still wrecking. Oh man, looks like you got some damage to engine. That's gonna take a while.
And finally, onboard Jerry Shelley.
Tough break. Doesn't end there either. Yeah, it does.
And we are back as the field has gotten the one to go on lap number 6. Brian James, Zach Flickinger, Ace Rogers, Seth Cole, Jerry Shelley, Mitchell Collins, Marilyn Escandari, and Matt Hamill, the drivers out of the race after that last incident. Sky Commons, the hometown hero, is the race leader over Kyle Matthews, Mohammed Zainabdullah, Rob Evans, James Qualls, Johnny Gardner, Hunter Braxton, Jessica Shelton, Bafode Sacco, Cole Deaver, the top 10. John Irvin runs 11th, JT Bryant, Mike Trout, Stephen Paul III, Haley Lodrigan, Kev Shear, Jesse James, Mary Shelley, Zachary Fitzwater, and Paul Swanson, the top 20. With Steve Pollard, Sheila Shear, Daniel Gitterook, Trevor Collins, Sam Young, Dylan Young, Carter Joey, Matt Dixon, Andrew Miller, and Matt Duncan, the top 30. Trevor Germain, Quentin Moore, Oriel Pollard, and Enzo Nereza without a hood are the lead lap cars and the cars still running in this race.
And one slide comment, Brian James, you need tires, you idiot.
That is going to be the thing he says every single time someone retires with a tire issue.
That's the running. That is the running gag going forward.
As the pace car turns off and we're ready to go wacky racing once again, as it's fitting when you have the Animaniacs 300, as the green flag is back out once again.
Oh my God, Rob Evans did not get going.
James Qualls, though, stuck to having to go to the outside of the 83, and a battle for the race lead already as Kyle Matthews waiting for the perfect opportunity as they go into turn number 1.
You know, Kyle might be like 59th in the cup points, but he's still a wily veteran up there, so he takes the lead here.
Came into this one 20th in the points for this series, and Mohammed Zainadullah going for second down the back straightaway on Sky Commons.
Yep, and here comes Evans there. There's the 17. Oh, 17 almost took out Braxton back there.
Well, Braxton shut the door and got a break.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
for
expect
sure.
another one, in all honesty. 3 wide between Commons, Evans, and Gardner.
Before Sacco finished his first race last week, so he's like, hell, let me go back for the lead now.
Granted, that still wasn't even in the top 10 as Johnny Gardner now up to third. Braxton trying for fourth. They're going to be almost 4 wide down the back straightaway. Irvin gets ahead of them, makes it 3.
We'll be fine as long as Brian James don't pull up on the track.
Wow.
Much love.
Like that, really?
Wait, what?
You're just going to try and sink it through the mud like that?
Yeah.
For the lead. Here comes Mohammed Zain Abdullah, last week's winner.
It's the bomb, trying to make it back to back, which hasn't happened, I think, in a long time in this series.
Definitely not in this series, as Johnny Gardner going to try and go for the race lead through 1 and 2, maybe. Not able to get there yet. Braxton going for third.
Didn't Jess win back-to-back races a couple seasons ago here?
She won back-to-back when she was like first starting out. Yeah, I know that much.
Yeah, it's been a while in this series since that's happened.
I don't know if it's happened since then, but it has happened.
Well, I'm telling you,
Braxton and Evans clear Kyle Matthews down the coming off turn number 4.
The 88 car won here last season with Chris Louvier, so that might be the same car, and Gardner looks pretty strong.
Wide back there was Zachary Fitzwater among others.
Correct.
And Gardner making the peak, coming off turn number 2, falls back in line, trying to get the draft down the back straightaway.
Yep, and
Reza
back
way
here
off the pace, Dixon as well as Pollard and Matt Duncan. Looks like Moore's off the pace as well. Oh my God, stuck with someone.
Yeah, Moore needs a new pair of pants right now. So
might also be just trying to protect the car. Who knows?
JT Bryan running the same exact scheme as his Cup car.
I think that one's actually a darker shade, in all honesty. Kyle Matthews finally gets back to the inside line, going to make the move on John Irvin into turn number 1.
Yeah, you got to fool the OIS, so.
And trying to overtake Rob Evans as well. Cole Deaver clears Mike Trout coming off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. That is for the 10th position.
Yep, as here comes Jess 3 wide to the bottom of the 48 car.
Thought about it. Gonna have to think better of it. Actually gets the 48 a little loose coming off turn number 4.
Yeah, but it's going to lose a lot of momentum on that bottom side in turn 4.
Going to allow John Irvin to kind of clear as well down the front straightaway. Maybe not quite. Kyle Matthews still there as they go into turn number 1.
What happened to the 49? Didn't the 49 win the pole?
They are running towards the back of the field. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Lodergan last scored in the 27th position.
Ouch. Ew, that hurts my soul hearing that one.
Meanwhile, the top 6 or so are single file. Johnny Gardner going to try for that outside line to get some momentum down the front straightaway.
Yep, as we come down to, excuse me, with 17 to go, we're still going to have a pit stop, so I mean...
Yeah, leaders did not pit underneath the caution, so we know that they do have to pit. Hunter Braxton kind of just looking on in no man's land almost. As Rob Evans currently holds 4th. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater in the 81. That is the battle for 8th down the back straightaway.
I forgot Zachary Fitzwater was in the series.
And Fitzwater will clear through 3 and 4. Matthews trying to get the spot away as there's a battle for the race lead. Here comes Johnny Gardner to the front.
But that was a bad move because that bottom line is not going to work.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. It looks like the inside line kind of working better for these cars here. And Gardner able to stick to that middle line and arc it through 1 and 2 to get the lead. Braxton also going to try and clear down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Rob Evans has lost 3 spots on this one lap.
Did Braddock win that all last season?
You mean Braxton?
Yeah, Braxton.
I believe so. Yes, twice.
Twice, all right.
As he gets second away from Zain Abdullah, but Abdullah going to try for the crossover. Meanwhile, Shelton going for 4th on the 48 of Kyle Matthews, moved the 17 up another position.
The 17's on the move.
I'm trying to get that sorted out there. There we go. Shelton came into this race. Where was she? Oh, there she is. 37th in points coming in. Not what we would have expected after last season, being so dominant. Kyle Matthews going to be able to clear Fitzwater and hang on to 5th down the front straightaway. Here comes James Qualls, the Daytona winner, looking for a way around the 81 now to go off in the turn. We'll share
Wait, what?
I can hear the sound of the chips. I
Well,
can hear
you
you
know-
actually reaching your hand into the bag.
Oh, well, well, it's better. Well, it's Brian James's tears. I'm looking for the bag.
As Sam Young tried to make the move on James Qualls, not able to make it stick, and Qualls will clear off turn number 4. If that's coming over onto the broadcast, I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? We're just gonna spice it. We're sponsored by Doritos this week, so.
As Kev Shear tries to make the pass on Cole Deaver, now that is for the 9th position, moves the points leader up another spot. Kev on the move now.
In the 5 car, yeah, that's how the 05 car made the track this week. As now everybody's single file.
The 05?
Yeah, we had the Doritos sponsorship help them make it to the track this week.
They had stator roads this week.
Associate sponsor.
Oh, you're talking about your truck or what?
Oh well, your cup car.
Yeah,
it was on the wing.
Meanwhile, Zayn Abdullah has gone second back from Hunter Braxton, but Braxton with a run down the front straightaway is going to make a move going into turn number 1. Here comes the Auto Valley dodge, and not going to be clear quite yet coming off turn number 2. Shelton going to follow down the back straightaway.
Yeah, you look at the lap times too. The tire wear is starting to come into effect, so everybody's going to be sliding and moving.
And Shelton actually going to try maybe 3 wide there for second, I mean.
Well, if any veteran could pull it off, it would be her. I wouldn't really trust Zayn Abdullah too much to do it.
Oh, Qualls with a save off turn number 4.
And James Qualls has drifted, man. He was big time hefty off that corner.
Meanwhile, 3 wide between the 17-9 and the 81. Fitzwater going to try and slide job the 17 through 1 and 2.
Apparently, we got Dale Jr. in the booth right here. But Zayn Abdullah is coming to the back bumper of the 88 right there.
And they're starting to catch the 40 of Enzo Nareza.
Not really
3
surprised.
wide again. This time it's
Whoa,
Shelton, Sam Young, and Qualls.
Now, if I was Qualls, I would not be trying to cut people's bumpers off like that anymore.
So Shelton lost some ground through 3 and 4 that last time around, and it's showing now as she starts to fall back a little bit, but I'm sure that would only be temporary. Zayn Abdullah going to try and peak now.
Yeah, 81's cleared the pack, so he might have something to say about this.
And side by side for the race lead coming off turn number 2, there's Enzo Nareza going into 3. Now can Johnny Gardner get the run through 3 and 4 is going to be the question. No, he's not. Zayn Abdullah clears back to the race lead for the 29 Holiday Inn Chevrolet.
But here comes Zach Fitzwater in the 81 car.
But Gardner able to hang on to second.
Here comes
Qualls clears the pack
here.
into 4th. And there is the points leader, the 5 Delphi Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports up into 6th. Maybe looking for 5th as they go into turn number 1. Actually, Braxton going to try and make the move. Fitzwater also makes the peak for second. Not able to make it stick yet.
Yeah, Braxton's falling to the back right there, looks like.
Well, Braxton now under attack from Cole Deaver for 6th.
Everybody was still waiting for that first one. This is about the time we had pit stops last time. So.
And well,
Now,
remember they had
if...
caution, or they had a caution though in there, so they would probably have been able to make it a little bit farther. Fitzwater unable to make the move stick on the 88, and now he's going to be the big loser there as he loses the spot to Gardner, possibly going to lose the spot to Qualls.
I wonder if any of the guys who have damage who pitted are be able to go extra long, and then these guys, all depends what lap they pit.
Well, it depends on how long they can actually make that fuel tank stick last as well. As looks like maybe pit stop for Sam Young. Caution!
Oh, no, big wreck.
Shelton's involved as well as Kyle Matthews. Jesse James gets collected.
Oh, God, Jesse James.
So the caution flag flies, but we do have pit stops. Lodrigan, JT Bryant, Sheila Shear on pit lane, as well as Sam Young, Ryan Hackett, and the 40 of Enzo Nareza.
Ryan Hackett, huh?
Trevor Germain, sorry. Oreo Pollard also was on pit lane.
He might be the leader. Go Oreo. Go.
I doubt it. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Kyle Matthews has retired. Sam Young should be able to beat the pace car off.
Did they get to the line before the caution was out is the $1,000 question.
As there's the pace car, so these drivers will all be able to make their pit stop without losing a lap.
And they're going to be the leaders. And does anybody stay out who was in that wreck earlier?
As, let's see, coming down the pit lane, Zayn Abdullah will lead the field down. Does anyone stay out? There is someone.
Yes. Somebody's brave enough. And that's going to be
Oriole Pollard.
Oriole Pollard's going to be the leader of the race. I told you.
Enzo Nereza might be second.
Yes. Oriole Pollard's got this in the bag, boys.
So that's a thing. Oh wait, no, Enzo Nereza scored a lap down.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Oriole Pollard.
How the hell did you go a lap down?
Well, because he would have already been on pit lane before. So looks like this should cycle around to the one of Sam Young actually leading. Zayn Abdullah wins the race off pit lane.
Correct, as a lot of guys.
You want to say something?
No, I said let's see what happened right there. That was a huge
so
wreck.
Let's go ahead and take a look back at what happened to bring out the caution for the second time today. And we are back. Here's what happened. Looks like Jessica Shelton was going to try and make the move to pit lane. Spotter cleared her going down in turn number 3. She starts to cut down towards the bottom. And ironically enough, it is her former ride, the 2 of Dylan Young, who also brought out a caution for in a similar manner at Atlanta.
Oh.
Heavy hit there for Kyle Matthews. Nowhere for him to have gone.
Whoa, Stephen Paul III, what a miss.
And Shelton just holding the brake at this point, trying to just keep the car
There's
up.
Quinton again. Oh
and
my God.
Jesse James just could not avoid the 17.
How did Qualls miss this? That's not even Qualls. Damn it, I did it again.
You did it twice in the same race.
Paul Swanson in the 03 car.
Swanson with a nice miss as well. Kyle Matthews, though, his day is over. So too the Valvoline Ford for Jessica Shelton and the 57 of Jesse James. Let's go back to the restart and sort this mess out. And we are back. Despite being behind the pace car, Oriole Pollard is not the race leader. He's on the tail end of the lead lap, as well as Enzo Nereza. Sam Young is the race leader in the 1. Trevor Germain is second through pit strategy. Haley Lordigan gets back up into 3rd. JT Bryant is 4th. Sheila Shear is 5th. Then you have the cars that pit under the caution. Muhammad Zain Abdullah, Zachary Fitzwater, Johnny Gardner, James Qualls, and Kev Shear, the top 10. Hunter Braxton, Mary Shelley, Cole Deaver, Dylan Young, Stephen Paul III, Rob Evans, Mike Trout, Bafode Sacco, Steve Pollard, and Sky Commons, the top 20. John Irvin, Daniel Gittero, Trevor Collins, Andrew Miller, Quinton Moore, Matt Duncan, Paul Swanson, Carter Joey, and Matt Dixon are the lead lap cars. Drivers out of the race after that last incident are the 48 of Kyle Matthews, 57 of Jesse James, and the 17 of Jessica Shelton.
I would avoid TeamSpeak in 3 weeks on Saturday. So.
As Oriole Pollard now will get to lead the field down, but it is Sam Young, the race leader for Phoenix Racing. And we are green once again. 4 laps to go in the Animaniacs 300.
Yeah, it's amazing how much of a good restart. Oh, look at that one car. What a dart.
Well, a lot of that is because of how slow that 40 car is. Fitzwater makes the move to the inside line.
Yeah, Fitzwater is going to get held up big time.
And then, yeah, who's going to get blocked in behind the 40 is going to be the question. Sheila Shear's one of them. 40's going to get put up into the middle. James Quall's going to have to try and avoid getting blocked in behind. He somewhat gets held up.
Oh, the 24 is going to make sure the 40's in the fence before the end of this.
Enzo Nereza now up and out of the way, so the field should be able to clear.
Somebody in the grass back there. I saw some dirt kicked up.
Part of that's just because of the line, so there's like a dirt line or something on the apron for whatever reason. Go figure.
And battle for the lead. Not the lead, actually.
Well,
battle
for second. JT Bryant has it, and now Trevor Germain wanted it. Zayn Abdullah trying for third. They are 4 wide back here.
If we stay green for the end of this race, it's going to be a freaking miracle.
Well, they got back down to 3, so they sorted back out once again.
Kev Shear got shoved way out of line. He was top 10. He's below 20th right now.
Yeah, he was a big loser out of that mess in turn 1. Fitzwater now 3 wide with Sheila Shear. That was Oriole Pollard up on the outside. He's a lap down.
And the 41 of JT Bryant trying to become a multi-time winner this year, winning a cup and a Hooters race.
Well, okay.
He already won in Cup this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's so weird to have said it the way you said it. As
Yeah.
coming through 3 and 4, Trevor Germain might be making a peek for second here, coming off turn number 4.
I
Green
would say
flag is
Nadula back
still
there
out,
somehow.
and white flag is out. 1 lap to go here at Auto Club.
Oh, JT's gonna have a run. He's getting a hell of a push for Jermaine.
Someone was just coming off pit lane. That's Matt Duncan in the 6th. Trevor Germain makes the move for second.
They're a lot closer than they were yesterday, so here they come. Can the 42 get to the bumper?
Can the 41 get to the bumper? Can the 76 get there? Into turn number 3 for the final time.
Oh, the 41 drove it in there. He's gonna have a shot.
I don't think he's going to get there. Coming off turn number 4, Sam Young is going to be able to win here at Auto Club. Coming to the line, he wins the Animaniacs 300.
This is not Sam's first win too, and I believe the one won last year with. I don't remember when the one last year.
As Sam Young wins here at Auto Club, it is, I don't know what. Well, Brock won 3 times with the one last season.
With 3 top 5s.
I don't know what win number actually. It's his first win on the season, and we are now 5 for 5 in the Hooters series in terms of different winners to start the year.
Still on standby, and remember we're the winner in chase, so that's definitely gonna help.
Because I think there might be the 47 Andrew Miller. Yep, it was.
Yeah.
So something happened for Andrew Miller late in the going as he had to come down to pit lane. The top 10 though today, Sam Young, JT Bryant, Trevor Germain gets his first top 5 of the year, I believe. Yep.
Correct. The best career run.
So his best career finish in the series. Mohammed Zain Abdullah 4th, Sheila Shear 5th. Haley Lordergan gets up there in the top 10. That'll help her in the standings. Fitzwater 7th, Johnny Gardner before Saka with his first top 10 of the year, and John Irvin rounds out the top 10. Steven, your final thoughts on this one?
Definitely did not what I expect. I thought we were going to be clean to the end. A lot of big wrecks. Brian James is going to have a big meeting in the holler, and that wreck trying to pit is going to have to somebody look to it, some mirrors of people pitting, because we've had a lot of problems with that. We've gone through the top 10. Sacco's finally got 9th. Sky Collins ended up 16th. He had a really good carpet, fell back. Kev Shear just got 24th in the restart. Had a bad wreck there. Looking at the bottom, Shelton with a tough race. We mentioned the aforementioned Brian James. Zach Flickinger Cole had another bad one. Next race we're going to is 3 units, so having a bad race here is not going to be particularly good for next week and going to 3 unit.
So with that, congrats to Sam Young on the win. I don't know exactly what career win number, but it is his first top 5 of the year. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. For Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan 291. This has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys later. I remembered.